Um, so the other day, well, not the other day, yesterday, I wrote something to myself on WhatsApp, and I sent it to a number that I have, just sort of for me to just like write my feelings down, and basically it was just me saying that I my moments of vulnerability when they happen, I don't really have the opportunity to soak in them. And what I mean by that is I can be so overcome with the bad emotions to the point where I just want to cry, I want to scream, I want to punch something, and I want to cry. And I obviously end up not doing any of those, because in that moment when I feel like that, that is, I'm staring into a mirror, catching a glimpse of myself in that moment, and I'm not able to be in that moment. I'm not able to, I'm just not able to do anything, because I sort of get a quarter of the way, or halfway, and then like there's a voice at the back of my head that says, no, you have things to do. Like, now's not the time, you'll find time later. And later never comes. And that is why I'm doing this video. It's now 7:15 on the 10th of August 2021. And I have found that lately, nighttime is the worst for me. After 5 at night is sort of when I slowly but surely start feeling however it is that I feel, which is just really down, sometimes sad, not always sad, but yeah, most of the time sad. Like even now I was doing the dishes, and I feel like I need saving, you know. I don't know from what, but yeah, nighttime is the worst for me. I'm back to taking multiple tablets to make it through the night. In the WhatsApp text that I sent myself, I even said that I've started to self-harm, and not in your sort of typical run-of-the-mill way, but more like, and not unconsciously, subconsciously self-harming. I didn't even realize it was self-harm until I looked at everything and evaluated my feelings and things. But self-harm in the sense of I'm biting my tongue. I've started giving myself lockjaw, because I completely tense my jaw up or my face up or whatever, to the point where I give myself lockjaw, to the point where I have to take 3 pain tablets so that I can make it through the night. I have to consciously tell myself, calm, like nothing is happening. I'm not getting attacked. There's no outwardly attacks. There's nothing happening. Yet I am tensing up. I am biting my tongue so that I don't cry. I am tensing up so that I don't feel that emotion. And I think what makes it worse is that I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know why. It's only at night. Um, I think it's got something to do with anxiety. It must have, because I struggle so much at night as well to fall asleep. So yeah, I'm taking like calming tablets, and I'm like, I know calming tablets are not like, it's just a calming tablet, but like I've never been a pill popper, and just like generic like Banados, I'm not. If it must happen, it must happen. If it's gonna go away, it's gonna go away in its own time. I've only recently started taking tablets and stuff because I had severe toothache, and and then at that point, I mean, that was in this year, in 2021, that I had toothache pain, where I was taking like 5 to 8 pain tablets a day, you know. So I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm doing more than I've done before. I'm taking the dog for walks. I'm being more active. Um, I don't want to say I'm eating better, because anyone that's met me knows that, yeah. But I mean, I'm making better choices in my life. It's at night, like I know my falling asleep for me is, I struggle. I get like heart palpitations. It's the thought of falling asleep. Like, I have so many things running through my mind, and yeah, and I've been having the weirdest dreams as well for the past 2 weeks. And like last night, I woke up. I was like obviously mid sleep, and I was dreaming about something, but I was dreaming that I was holding something like that. So I'm assuming my phone. So I was holding it like this, and I woke up. I woke up with my arm in the air like this, which is weird because I'm not a sleepwalker. I'm not that kind of sleeper, you know. Um, I always realize too late at night that I should take a sleeping tablet. It's like now, it's 7:30. Now it's too late to take a sleeping tablet because I need to be up at 5:30 tomorrow. Um, so, you know what I mean? Instead of taking a sleeping tablet at like 6, so that by 7:30, 8, I'm knocked out, you know, or even an allergics. It does a pretty good job of knocking me out. But, and the reason why I recorded this, and the reason why I've put it on my channel, is so that I want to document what's happening to me, because I don't know what's happening. I feel like I should be praying. I feel like I should be crying out and saying, Lord, what's happening to me? Can you please tell me what's happening? Because I'm fine in the day. I am fine. I don't know if it's because I'm distracted with work, or if it's, I can't even say I'm distracted because I'm around people, because I'm around people at night as well. You know, I find joy, I find comfort in being outside, like going for walks to Greenbelt around the bush. So I find that for me, but I honestly just I feel better now, sort of talking about it for the past almost 10 minutes, talking about what I don't know. I do have a bit of anxiety creeping up. I can feel it. My heart's beating a bit faster. I'm feeling a bit more nervous. But it definitely does help to just talk about it. I know it's actually a video I took the other day that I said I'm gonna make this channel for Sonia, but I don't think that's a good idea. Obviously not. I don't want to tell my best friend about this. I don't really want to tell anyone about this. So it's probably good that no one watches my channel. Yeah, this is just a way for me to document whatever. But yeah, I feel like crying out. I feel like, like when I was in the kitchen earlier, I felt like sort of just going into my room and just crying, like, Lord, what is wrong? Can you help me, please? But once again, there's no time for that. There's dishes that need to be done. There's a child that needs to be seen to. And I was reminded quite recently that even through my own battles, there are others who are going through a lot worse. There are others that are going through more. And not to diminish whatever's going on in my life, because I'll be honest with you, for the past about 2-3 weeks, I've been making myself a priority. But but in making myself priority, I've neglected a lot of people in order to make myself priority. I've had to say no to a lot of people. And I've had to, I don't want to lie, I don't say lie, but I've had to lie. I've had to say no to people because mentally I know, or I knew at that point that I wouldn't be able to handle that interaction, even if it was just a general meet and greet, like a hi there, I haven't seen you so long, how you doing? But I also knew that my social battery was just completely depleted, you know. Even standing here this weekend, so this weekend, which is Saturday the 14th, Sunday the 15th, would mark officially 4 weeks, so 4 months since I've seen my best friend, and I miss her. I miss her a lot. I really do. But oh wow, I didn't even know it was vibrating all the time. I miss her. I miss her a lot. I really do. But I know that as much as I want to see her, and I know as much good as it's going to do for me mentally to see her, and to make me so incredibly happy. I don't know. I'm so, I don't know. I don't know. In somehow in prioritizing myself, I've become so afraid and scared is the same thing. But I've become so afraid and such a recluse. In prioritizing myself, I have somehow just cut myself off from everyone, and I seem to be okay with it, and I don't want to be okay with it. I'm in my 30s, you know. I've got like 3 friends, man. 3. Yeah, I'm really happy I don't have to work in an office because I wish I had medical aid. I wish I could go see a therapist. I wish I could get, as much as I don't want to, I wish I could get sent to Crescent Clinic. And that's the thing that doesn't happen in the day. So in the day I'm fine. In the day I can't get in my fields because I don't have any fields to get into. It's only at night. Yeah, I don't know. I'm scared.